All right. So what you need to do is, if you can actually connect, and I'm going to address this to twin flame, is to get in some kind of a communication mode with your twin after probably you've gone through the bubble love phase, and suggest to him or her, say, look, can we act like mature adults? Can we drop all the facades and the innuendos and the he said and the she said? And can we, as a couple, accept the fact that it's something unique, something special, something that millions and millions and millions of people on this planet are never going to experience in the whole of their lifetime, has happened for us? Can we respect that? And can we sit down and can we talk about it like adults, not children? Can we have respect for that particular aspect that's happened between the two of us? Can we do that? I'm serious here, folks. This is not for kids, and this is not a toy. When you're coming back together with your twin flame, you're being presented with an opportunity, as I've said, that millions are not going to experience. They're not going to experience it. And you can do it here again in the physical and go through the whole gamut of experiences that you can go through. And you can reconnect with these dimensional aspects of yourself while you are still here. You can open up to all of the latent talents and abilities that you've incorporated over a millennia of lifetimes here and in alternate dimensions. Can you realize how unique this is? What an opportunity this is? Not just for yourself to have a lot of fun, but for all of the benefit that you can pass on and the experience, the knowledge that you can share with other people. Is this not a beautiful thing? Why do some of you want to act like assholes? Why do you want to get into your ego? Why do you want to run away from it? Why do you want to do that? It's such a unique and special thing. I will tell you something. There was a time when I would have said, if I had to come back and do this all again, that I wouldn't do it. I've had enough of the crap here on the earth, and I've had enough of the foolishness, the childishness, and the sheer stupidity of the opportunities and situations that we waste and squander away because we get caught up in our own sense of our stupid individuality and our own egos and our own pride that will not allow us to navigate, compromise, negotiate, communicate. Am I getting home here? Or am I wasting my breath? Think about that. Think about it. An opportunity for you right now, as a set of twin flames, and I'll throw in soulmates here just for a moment. The soulmate situation at this particular point in time, and I'll touch on this for a moment, is this. We have on this planet right now millions of people who are in their last incarnation. And this is the only time you'll ever meet a soulmate. And why do I say that? Because in your last incarnation, you've reached a relative state of balance and spiritual maturity. And you have freely been given the choice to choose whether you want to have a partner who is compatible and uniquely oriented towards you or not. That option is up to you. And because you have an opportunity, you can assist in this aspect because you, the soulmates, are going to be the priority template down the road of the new family unit that's going to manifest on the planet. All right? The biggest illusion that's going on the planet right at this particular point in time is everybody you meet is a soulmate. And they're not. That's what you've been programmed to believe by people in the past. The past is gone, people. Let it go. It's a new day, new way, new information. We're waking up, man. We're alive. We're people. Navigate. Compromise. Negotiate. Communicate. And when you do this, what happens is sitting down like a pair of adults and doing this, you can diffuse and let go of all of the things that are manifesting between the two of you. You see, here's the thing. Both of the twin flames will think that he's the problem, she's the problem, he's got issues, she's got issues. That's not what the problem is at all. What it is, when it comes right down to it, is there are energies between the two of you. Energies, exchange of energy between the two of you that don't complement each other. That's all. There are no issues. You have energies between the two of you that don't complement each other. So if you can sit down and you keep your frequency similar to and remember the bliss state that you may have had, not everybody has them initially, but if you can remember the bliss state, you can recreate it, recreate the bliss state, ask your twin flame to do the same thing, and then navigate, compromise, negotiate, communicate. While you're in that state, and understand, and I understand, that a lot of twin flames and soulmates coming together have been traumatized. They have come and chosen to come into soul groups, ancestral family trees, and have taken on, as children, all of the templates, the subtle belief systems into their etheric body, and it's an overwhelming experience. That any twin flames are actually waking up at all is a wonderful thing. And yes, I agree, there are more twin flames now beginning to awaken. There are 3 waves of twin flames. 3 waves. I'm from the first wave. Nicole is from the second. And the third wave came in the late 80s, early 90s. And that's it. There are no more graduate souls coming in for a period of time after that. And there's not gazillions of them. All right? There's not. And yes, there's more of them than what initially thought. The problem is, what's the point of having them come in if they can't come to fruition in their union and actually manifest? Now, with that thought in mind, I'm going to do something for you all. All right? I'm going to give you an exercise that was discovered by Nicole when we were having some problems some years back. And being the wonderful woman that she is, she said to me, she said, Mel, I want you to come into the healing room with me, and I want you to leave everything else outside, and I want you to come and sit down with me on 2 cushions, and I want you to shut your big mouth and sit with me on the cushions back to back and feel. That's what she said. I want you just to feel what takes place. So I did. Kept my big mouth shut, sat down on the cushions with her. Excuse me. Get a little emotional. And we sat back to back. Relatively speaking, in the lotus position. I'm not terribly good at it. And immediately what happened is we felt a melding, a blending, and a union of the Kundalini energy. Instead of individually going up both our spines as 2 individuals. Oh, how we love our individuality, don't we? We will protect that at all times because it's so crucial. And you know what? individuality